I think this old lady has a problem with me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, what happened there? Not because of SpongeBob looking weird, but that old lady kinda glitched through the man that's supposed to be pushing her behind there. Anyways, well, hey, my fellow video gamers and Let's Players, I'm JettlePlays, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom. Now, we're not really going to pay attention to SpongeBob talking about checkers. In this episode, we're going to be going to the Mermalair. Let's go. Now, there was something I was going to mention in the last episode, but I never did, because I was thinking, like, okay, I gotta remember to myself to edit something weird into this part. Well, I forgot to do that, and I wondered, like, why didn't I talk there for a little bit? Then I'm like, oh wait, I was gonna put something there, so I'll do that right now.
No more thinking for me.
Hope you enjoyed that. I don't know exactly what I did, because, I mean, I'll know pretty soon, because I'm going to be editing this video today, because this video is going to be coming out today, and that thing took forever to get whatever. Bleh.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
You shouldn't sneak up on Mermaid Man like that. His heart's not so good. Come to think of it, nothing on him is that good anymore.
Sorry, Mermaid Man. It's just that I'm always so excited to see you two. Standing in your awesome presence gives me the chills of justice. See? I've got goosebumps on my goosebumps on my goosebumps on my goosebumps on my...
Goosebumps on my goosebumps on my goosebumps on my goosebumps.
All right, kid, knock it off. Just tell us what you want.
Well, I really want a new pair of sunglasses. Patrick sat on my old ones.
That's not what I meant.
Actually, it's a good thing you showed up, young sponge of goodness.
It is?
It is?
Yes! A bunch of evil robots have taken over the Mermalair security system. It's up to you to shut it down and stop them!
Well, why him? We're perfectly capable superheroes.
Because it's Thursday and we have a whole bunch of doctor's appointments.
Ah, fish sticks. I forgot.
Go talk to the Mermalair computer in the next room. She'll tell you what to do.
I accept this awesome responsibility, Mermaid Man. You won't be disappointed. Shamed, maybe, but not disappointed.
To the doctor's office! Away!
You're still here, guys. You're still here. Why aren't you at the doctor's office? Anyways, you know what? SpongeBob really should have used his superhero voice for there. Anyways, don't step on the red squares of the disco floor. Yeah, this is really like the only level that has a disco floor in it for some reason, but that is something you have to worry about. Now, there is something I actually kind of want to do right now. It's not used to get a sock or anything, but I believe it is for a 50 shiny object. What you have to do is you have to use the bubble to hit that right over there. Okay, I was a little too close there. Yeah, you have to get to a certain distance away from it so it actually reaches the thing correctly, and that is still way too far. Okay, let's try, well, not way too far, way too close. That is what I'm trying to say. Now, hopefully that will reach it. Oh my goodness, okay, I guess we have to go, like, to the end of this, and then throw it there in order for it to hit it. Okay, am I, like, really doing this wrong? Maybe it's because they're like, you know, you have to have the worst time aiming this thing in the world, and... okay, I must be doing something wrong here. There we go. Okay, now that you do that, I believe a 50 shiny object should appear right there. Okay, I really did not need to do that, but 50 shiny objects are kind of like a collectible in a sense, because you barely see any 50s anyways, and that's kind of like a hidden 50. I mean, there are other areas in this game that kind of have hidden 50s like that, but those are some things I really do not care about getting all of them. I just remembered that that one gives you a 50, so I'm like, you know what? Why not just get it out of the way? Also, electric barriers are not your friend. I'll just tell you that right now. And there is Arth. Yes, this is basically the first man you're supposed to use the Bubble Bowl on, but there is a way you can not have to use the Bubble Bowl. Just go right up to him and hit him like that. There's also a really cheap way you can defeat ARFs is by, like, well, a really cheap way to defeat them, I want to make a grammatically correct sentence, is sneaking up on him so he does not expect you to come where he is, and if he's not expecting you, you get him in one hit. That is a really cool thing. Now, for here, it's kind of like, there's no use to use the bubble bowl, because, like, you have steps here, so it's like, what are you supposed to, okay, well, I got hit there, but, yeah, but ARFs aren't really all that hard. I mean, it's the first, really only enemy that takes, like, 3 hits to kill. I mean, actually, no, I believe there is an enemy later in the game that takes about 3 hits to kill, or somewhere around that. Also, if you want to know how to destroy computers, hit them. That is all you have to know in order to destroy computers. And there's this thing over here. You can use the bowl to turn paddle wheels. Bowl one side of this paddle to make it turn. That is basically what we have to do. I mean, we only have to do this once, technically, to get over to there. But if we want to get a sock, we have to do this many times. We have to do this, I believe, like 4 or 5 times. Because as you see, there's way over there, that hook there. I don't know how well you can see it. I can't see it that well because of the angle I am right now. Makes the TV a little bit darker than it should be. Now, if we hit that correctly, like I did over there, you have this bungee hook over here. Jump to the bungee hook, go down, and we have a good old sock at the bottom. Thank goodness I did not miss that. Now, something weird about this level is we only have 4 socks to get. Yeah, we really don't have to worry about that many socks. I thought I'd speed that up there because I thought that would be taking a little bit too long to make it go all the way back here. Now, we have a little bit of an Easter egg up here. What we have to do is we have to actually use the bowl to hit this button right over here, and look at that. The invisible Boltmobile is here. I never got this reference as a kid. I knew that it, like, oh yeah, Invisible Boltmobile belongs to Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. But then, I didn't realize, like, I guess because I was stupid as a kid, that I didn't realize that that was actually the Invisible Boltmobile, and that one thing made it so you could see the Invisible Boltmobile. Double kill. Anyways, good old golden spatula right over here. I believe that's like our 30th, actually. Is it? Yeah, it's good old number 30. We are, like, pretty decently far in this game. I mean, we technically have, like, 33, and maybe even 34, considering we have enough shiny objects to get one of the things. Oh, wait, no. We have to destroy that, you know, it is perfectly, we just have to. And, oh, look, the Mermalair main chamber. Let's see what's actually in the Mermalair.
The Mermalair, secret fortress of the wrinkly superheroes Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Squidward, am I happy to see you? And not just the kind of happy you feel in the front of your knees, but the kind of happy you feel in the back of your elbow. Oh, you'll never believe what's been happening.
Yeah, I've already been briefed by the geriatric duo. Those 2 old coots sent me in to get updated with the Mermalair computer. But since you're here now, I'll let you do it. It's right over there.
Damn, that's far.
Oh, look at this place. I mean, please. Would it kill them to lay down a few throw rugs? And all this wasted space? How did those 2 old fogies make all this?
Oh, that's easy. In episode 27, the Mermalair is invaded by the digging monsters of Bermuda and back.
Never mind.
Now, if we talk to Squidward again...
SpongeBob, how do I get out of here?
Well, that depends. Do you want the booby-trapped or the non-booby-trapped exit?
Non-booby-trapped, please.
Then go that way. Or maybe it was that way.
I think it was the other way. Anyways, I believe that happens every time you talk to him now. The reason that watermelon is there is because I believe you can use a throw fruit to get to a 30 shiny object, 50 shiny object, but that is one that I just never go out of my way to get because it's like, there's really no use to get it now. Hopefully I remember what I'm doing here, because I believe there are certain things you need to do. Right now we have to actually hit that switch right there, which can be a little easier said than done, or maybe we can just activate the bridge, because we have a bridge to activate, and then we have 2 walls to activate. You know what? Actually, no, we both need Patrick for this, so see this little area over here? This is all you need Patrick for in this level.
I got a job for somebody who can throw things.
Leave it to us. I'm great at throwing things.
All you have to do is pick up a throw fruit and throw it into each of those funnel machines.
And that one, and that one, and Mermaid Man, and Patrick.
Throw the throw fruit?
No, Patrick, throw the throw fruit.
No, throw the throw
Exactly.
Throw the tofu.
It's not that. You said fro the toe fruit, not toe the fro fruit. That's a little text glitch, I think.
You might want to be quick about it. I tend to explode.
Ugh.
I mean, they tend to explode.
Ugh. Does he have the same problem that good old Barnacle Boy had with his bowels acting up from excitement? Ooh, that is not a good thing if your bowels have been acting up. Now, this one's actually the easiest one to get, except when you do that by accident, and you have to go all the way back there and they knock you off on the edge because they're stupid like that. Okay, let's retry that one, please. Now, overall, it's not hard to get over there. The other ones have it a little bit trickier to get over there. This one is just, oh, dodge all the enemy things here, and then throw it at here, which, there we go, that's what we have to do. And I believe that deactivates the things or some odd like that. Now, okay, now we have to wait for the freaking watermelon to break, because, you know, you can't have 2 watermelons at a time, and this thing is a bit of a pain if you can do that. It's also a bit of a pain if you throw it off the side. It's also another bit of a pain because it stays at the bottom until it blows up. So, do 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 do. There we go. Okay, that took longer than expected. Now, in order to do this, I am not exactly sure the way you're supposed to do this correctly, but all I know is you're supposed to get the watermelon, hopefully throw it to this side and not fall off. I hate this one. I mean, I used to think that the other one was, I hated more this one, but no, this one is the epitome of hatred for my Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom likeness or whatever. Now, if I can get to the top here and then throw it and not fall off. Okay, I need to find a better way to do this, because I think I want to try throwing it towards the middle. It also sucks that you have a time limit here, so you kind of have to be very fast. Now let's throw it here, so we can hope that's not the way I wanted it to go. Jesus, there we go. Nah, yeah, dead, okay. God, I found out how to do it, and then I fell off. Okay, well, let's try that again, because I believe I know a way to do this now. So, take the throw fruit. Throw it to the middle of the platform here. And now that it's at the middle of the platform, it's a lot easier to grab here and then throw it over to here. There we go. Now I believe we can grab this throw fruit pretty fast, then go back here and throw it at the thing. There we go. Okay. That didn't take as long as I thought it would, but we finally got that one done. Now that I actually kind of know the pattern here. Okay, this one's going to be a pain in the butt. I believe this restarts once we go here. Okay, it does, thank you. What we have to do here is we kind of have to follow this little pattern here, and then once we get past this pattern, oh, Jesus, okay, that is what we have to do, okay. Now, if I can stop getting hit there for a little bit and get this... I almost called that a watermelon. I mean, we are getting watermelon, but luckily it restarts every time you get on here, but I believe I know the pattern now, so we keep going this way, and then... that's not the pattern! It's not the pattern! It's not close to the pattern. It's never the pattern. Okay, let's do this again, because now we have to go forward, then over, then throw, and actually, no, that's technically not the pattern, but this will make it so you can actually... Dang it! I am, like, really bad at this all of a sudden, because I cannot hit anything worth crap, at least what I found out. Actually, no, I think I know this now, because I believe there is a pattern we can do. Keep going this way, go down, and then I believe it goes back up over this way, and then you can throw it over there, and oh, that is a really fast one, actually. You know what? I'm gonna die, because I have, like, no health left anyways, and whew, this is taking up a lot of time. I did not think this was gonna take up that much time. Luckily, and I say luckily out of just saying it is very lucky that this is... Okay, that was cheap. That was really cheap, because it didn't start it correctly, and it wasn't going fast enough. There we go, okay. Now let's try this again. Now I'm going to throw it over here, and then hope I can get this correctly. There we go. This isn't really the correct way to do it, but you can then hit that and do it that way. You're supposed to keep going along a different way, but that makes it so it's really, like, it's really easy for it to explode.
You did it! Now I can get some sleep.
And yes, he can get some sleep, and we get a golden spatula, finally. Oh my god, okay. Thank the Lord that there is no, like, lives in this game, because I died a few times here. Now, after all of that has happened, and let's get this thing over here, let's pay 2,300 shiny objects to Mr. Clam over here in order to do yet another minigame, which I find a lot easier than the minigame right there. Now, this one, I'll tell you why I find it easy. Also, this makes no sense at all. How does that make sense? It doesn't. It just does not.
Hey, I know you. You're that guy.
We're gonna need a lot more power to activate the hydroacoustic Doppler modulator. You think you can handle this?
I can see Squidward's house from up here. And he's not wearing any pants. Oh, wait, he never wears pants.
Patrick, you're underground. How can you see How can you see Squidward's house? That makes no sense at all. But then again, he's Patrick.
Now listen up. There are 8 cylinders over there. If you throw something at the cylinders, it'll turn around to the power side. Turn all 8 cylinders around to the power side and I'll give you a reward.
Sorry, what was that? I was watching Squidward.
Just start turning those cylinders.
Now, well, first let's hit this button. We do not know exactly what those buttons do right now. For once, it wasn't a burp, it was actually a cough that time. So, you might think, oh my god, how are we going to do this puzzle? Well, the easy way is just going here and hitting every single button once. Yeah, that is all you have to do. I mean, it might be a little hard to do this. I'm not using the watermelon, which I probably should be using the watermelon. Now that I think of it, I'm going to use the watermelon, because this is being a little... Damn it. Okay. I believe I can still hit every one and it'll still work, because that one was being a little stupid. But now let's hit this one. And also, if you mess up, all you have to do, really, is you can just reset it with that button in the middle. So it's not like it's the end of the world. I could just restart this pattern after I'm done here. It's just I accidentally threw it at the wrong one, which caused it to be a little bit of a bad side. Now, get rid of this, and let's throw this at the last one right over here. And that should have worked. And yes, it did. Okay. I was getting a little worried there because it pauses for a little bit, but yeah, they make it really easy. All you have to do is hit them all once. Doesn't matter what order you hit them in, just as long as you hit all the buttons at least once, you will have gotten it.
Ah, well done. Now there's enough power.
What do you need all that power for?
Why, my foot bath, of course. Here, have a golden spatula.
That's a lot of power for a foot bath, if I do say so myself. God dang, okay. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he has a superhero foot bath. Or something like that, you know, and sounds like something they'd like advertise in the good old TV. I had no idea what I was going there, but I think there is a sock right up here, and yes, we got it, okay. I was really hoping I'd get that on the first try, because if I didn't, then that would be really bad. Now, there isn't much we can do here as Patrick, because we did everything as Patrick. All we have to do now is go through some Spongebob stuff, which we kind of have to go up here. Because as you see, we only have the bridge activated. We do not have the left and right walls to do a wall jumping segment to get up to the computer activated. Now you might be wondering, how do you activate those? Well, the way you activate those is by going through here and doing a whole bunch of stuff with hitting other switches. Or okay, that was weird. What you have to do is you basically have to hit a lot of switches. That is basically what I'm trying to say, but it kind of failed at saying because I guess it failed. Okay. Now I believe there's a robot up here. Yes, there is. I heard the chuck. I heard the chuck. This one you kind of have to uppercut because it's in the way. And now this one is a little stupid here. Because what happens is they're both moving here. I mean, I kind of did that a little bit easier than I thought it would have been done. But I did that nonetheless. And oh my goodness, this is really dark on my TV. I had no idea to see anything over there. Now, that is why I don't like using the bubble bowl. Because of that happening. Because that stupid thing happens. And I believe one more hit. There we go. Okay. That is the fast way to beat Arf. I mean, it probably wasn't the most correct way to beat Arf, but we beat Arf nonetheless. I feel like I say, but we beat this person nonetheless a lot, but it might have been just in this episode, I don't know. Now, if you want, I kind of just thought this right now. If you want my opinions on the Mermalair currently, well, my opinions are, it's a good level. It's definitely probably one of my more favorites out of the second area of Bikini Bottom out of the 3 levels we can do in the second area. It's just that this is the level where some of the stuff in these, like, missions actually get hard for the first time. You will see that in a little bit. It gets a little bit tricksy, if you know what I mean. Not like Trixie Tang from good old, Fairly Odd Parents, which I heard the Fairly Odd Parents have a dog now? There's a 50 there if you want it, but yeah, the Fairly Odd Parents have a dog now. That's like, what? Also, I believe this is where you can get the sock too if you need to. Anyways, I have to say that that is about it for this episode of Let's Play Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom. In the next episode, we are going to be continuing going through the Mermalair by going on this bridge. So, I have been JotoPlays saying see you later and goodbye.